This Mixed TV interview is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Visit us online at wholesalesupply.us.
Good morning. We're joined now by Bradley County Schools Director Dr. Linda Cash and Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Great to see both of you. Dr. Cash, I want to begin with you. A story came out over the weekend about some fighting in some Bradley County schools, if you'd like to expound on it.
I'll talk to you just a little bit, not so much about the fighting, but about how social media plays into almost coaxing kids into doing pranks and filming them and posting them. I've never understood that part of social media, but they actually seem to be targeting our students and bringing them in areas that we really have never seen before. So this particular trend, is just that. It's to get a 30-second clip and post it and see how many people you can get to follow you. I will tell you, though, many years ago when I taught in middle school, you do have disruptions and things, but our people automatically know what to do and how to handle it and get the parents involved. But I really want to say to our public, I trust our leaders. I trust the relationship that we have with our SROs and our sheriff's department. But mainly I worry about our students and the influence of social media, especially as you even know, they're in Washington challenging all of this, saying you're targeting our students, and that disturbs me greatly because we have so many great things going on that's not prevalent in our schools, and it disturbs me that social media has that kind of hold on our students.
What did you make of the hearing last week? Senator Marsha Blackburn, a part of that Senate Judiciary hearing, in front of all of the leaders of social media, when she challenged Mark Zuckerberg especially, who of course owns Meta, Facebook, and Instagram. What did you make of what came out of that about children?
I think what I made out of it is they're not ready to take ownership. And when you're not ready to take ownership of the damage that you're causing throughout this nation, I think that's a real problem. And so I'm glad that Marsha Blackburn is up there challenging them and saying, do you not feel this targets our students? Why do you do this? Why do you allow this? They can say whatever they want, but it is definitely a click and a rhythm, and then they tag others, and then it pops up on their feed, and it entices them to do more and more. And that is the company's problem. They need to put stricter pieces in place and have our parents actually have to even go through training if we need to go that far. And that's what we want to do, is start giving our parents those options of this is how you block this. But that lack of ownership of what they're doing disturbs me greatly.
Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson joins us. Sheriff, this is a disturbing thing, I know, to you, but I know your department's out to protect the students.
It is, Steve, but hadn't been going on for years as far as the technology, as far as everybody carries a cell phone and able to video. It makes you sick. You don't want to see that kind of stuff on social media, period. Of course, I don't want to see all kinds of stuff I see on social media, what we allowed. How did we get to where we're at today? I can say this, and going back, and maybe this is too much old school. If I had got invited at school, I would got dealt with at home. And so I think a lot of this does start at home and parents overseeing. If technology has bypassed a lot of people, including myself, and I depend on other people, my youngest or any of my boys can actually get and show me things to do. So I think that's what Dr. Cash is. Maybe the parents need some education. Maybe the parents need to be a little more stern at home. The SROs do respond to fights. I think 13 was the number this total year of what we've dealt with. Now, and that's not saying what the schools dealt with inside, because it needs to meet that threshold or be in the officer's presence. But I think and I say this all the time, and Dr. Cash is here, we probably have a better relationship here than most people across this state as far as law enforcement in the Bradley County school system, because we communicate quite frequently. If there's something needs to be addressed, we do. Not taking credit for the SR program, because I can't do that, but I can give credit back, which started under Dan Gilley as sheriff. And we've been able to build on that through the years and keep up and add SROs. High schools now have 2, not many people do, and a gate guard at the high schools, as well as as the middle schools now have people right around them. Lake Forest has people, 2 people. You got Pie Center, Goal Academy, and Ocoee all right together. We added another SRO there. So we have pretty much covered. Are we perfect? No, but we deal with the things we need to be dealt with, and it makes me sick seeing things pop up on social media. Now, the things that I've been told, and I hadn't watched all of these, but I've been told by doing research of people in my department, most of these are older. So people's gathering the old videos, trying to intrigue people to get involved and watch these. Better be careful, because not everything we see on social media is exactly the truth.
Really? I hadn't heard. We're joined by Bradley County Schools Director Dr. Linda Cash, Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson. Let's the old line about Watergate was follow the money. Well, somebody's making money off this.
Yes.
Let's be honest with you.
And it's interesting to know a lot of these pieces, and the sheriff knows as well, things will pop up on social media, and you can't track it. So it becomes totally anonymous. And I always say if it's anonymous, be very wary of what you're looking at and what you're saying. And but I do want to reiterate again, I cannot be prouder of the leadership that's in the Bradley County schools and the Cleveland City schools. I know these people personally, and their intent is always to have safe environments for children to learn and grow. And our teachers are far and above caring adults. And that's what we want. We want our students to come to school feeling safe, and with the help of the SRO officers, the relationship we have with our parents. But we do need to address the social media and help our parents understand by the time we figure out what's going on, it's already changed and moved. And so to put those safety features in step about social media. And we'll work on that by putting things out about look at your phone for this, check this, and try to get some training moving forward. But my whole point is our children are our valuable assets, and we want to protect them, and we need our community and our parents to help us with this, along with social media, blocking some of the things that we can.
Sheriff, we'll give you the final word here. I do like what you said. It does begin at home. It really does. But anything else you'd like to add?
Just that, listen. These things pop up and people are concerned about their kids at school, and I understand that. But realize this. We have SROs at every school. We try to pay attention. But if you got a problem, call me. Call me, and I'll go back and look and see what that situation is. Do we need to do something differently? Like I said, people are human beings, and sometimes them and I don't always agree, but we sit down and get straightened out and make sure that we try to do the right thing. I guess that's the words I use. Let's just do the right thing as far as the students. Let's do the right thing as far as the parents. We want this community to be the best, so let's work together to make it the best, and we can do that if we all work together.
Well, thank you very much, Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson and Bradley County Schools Director Dr. Linda Cash.